All right, good morning, good evening. It's time for the shopping and restaurants. And of course, we're in China. So we began on Friday. I filmed some of the wet market traffic because it's a bit busier and interesting looking, but usually I don't actually shop that day. And then on the weekend, I did some shopping in there on, I think it was Sunday. So here's a look at the entrance from the school side into the wet market. And then we have, this is just a picture. There's a road that's really busy, and once you get past this road, then it's not as busy on most days. But then on Friday, it's a bit busier, so you have to walk. It's actually faster to walk than to drive on this day. It's a couple times I made the mistake of taking a Didi, which is an Uber of China, home, and it took 40 to 50 minutes to get home, and walking it's about 34 minutes. Well, there's two ways to go. This is the longer way, but also goes through more of the shopping area. We can see him walking faster than their car. And lots of people are using bikes. All right, and now we get to the actual shopping. So this was from Sunday. It was $8.50 for the bananas and then $4.80 for the tomatoes and the bell pepper. Altogether $1.83. And then the next day, Monday, I did supermarket shopping. I also had dinner at a restaurant called Fangjian Laomen. And I actually didn't do much shopping on Monday. Just had to buy a couple things, cucumbers, wraps, and that was it. And it was 17, which was $2.35 US. And this time, while shopping, I decided to take some video of the first floor, looking at some of the first floor shops. And I had a couple of clips. This is the center area. There's some type of event. And then they have the water park, which I think is open now. It was closed before the summer. And then this is another look, another area of the first floor. And then I think this is the last shot. And then we went to the restaurant. And this one was Fangjian Laomen Restaurants. So they had a slight typing error. Of course, if you look at your keyboard, you can see the Q is pretty close to the A. So they just typoed it in both the top and the bottom and then just threw it up on an advertisement. But here's the menu. Of course, this is in Chinese, so you gotta translate it. And so one of the big things in this restaurant, I guess, is marinated pigeon chicken. And here's the restaurant. So there's a lot of things they have it. I'll just check out the different sections. So the first place on the left, there's the top 10 most popular dishes. So we have golden salted egg rolls, fried rice with taro, chow jiao style, some fish, some pork, chicken, and then if we go to the middle, we've got pigeon soup options, and then some spicy options at the bottom, and then xiao style on the top right, and then some vegetable dishes on the bottom right. Now we have the drinks, so a lot of sweet drinks, some milkshakes, some iced juice, and a couple other options. And this is the one I got. It's called cream and red date stew peach gum. And so it's this iced bear. And then it was like looked like he's in a bathtub, and it's filled with this sweet, it was kind of like a juice, and then there were chopped up dates and other fruit. And so you eat it with a spoon. And I have the video of this bear. He kept falling down. He wouldn't stay sitting up. Maybe he had too much to drink. And then I got the fried rice with taro xiao hao style. And I didn't know what taro was, so I actually Googled it. And it's a root vegetable, looks like this. Tasted pretty good. It seemed to be really well fried or deep fried and then mixed in with the rice. And then I got this one, which the next picture has the name, which was the golden salted egg rolls. One portion was actually 10. No, it was, how many did I get here? I think it was around 13 of them. And they were really sweet, and they had a slight meaty taste. There was some type of meat in them. And of course the egg and some kind of deep fried sweet breaded thing on the outside. And that was 98 yuan for everything there, which was $13.50. It's for one person meal, it's a little bit higher. And let's just see, what was the highest thing here? It was probably the meal, but the meal was the normal price, and then maybe this would be more like appetizer. But it's a pricey appetizer, so that's why it's a little bit higher than normal. And Thursday, went shopping the wet market and then the supermarket. So I took a video of the fruit shop I usually get the fruit at. You see lots of watermelons, grapes, dragon fruit, some oranges, lots of bananas. This is where I usually get bananas. If they're out, there's a cart around the road, and then there's the shop in all three of these areas. They sell the bananas cheaper than in the supermarket. And the grapes, you can also get better deals here. And in that video, you may have seen this little kitten. So it was hanging out of the fruit shop. And I've seen it there a couple weeks in a row, so I think maybe it's the fruit cat. Anyway, this is what I got. There's this low deal, 5 RMB per kilogram on the grapes, which usually it's around 10. In the supermarket, it's between 12, 19. Some of them can be as high as 20 something. And that was 18. It was basically 9 for each of them. $9.60 for the grapes, and I think 9 for the bananas. So $2.50. And then the supermarket got similar things. The wraps again, the cucumbers, and then eggs. And I also got a fruit drink, strawberry juice, and then a yogurt drink. And I was trying this for the first time. It's like a salted, dried mooncake. So normally the mooncake is more wet, sweet. And then I got this watermelon cake thing. I saw a commercial for it. I decided to try it. And overall, it was $18, $133. And since they had this campaign for several weeks where if you spend at least 100 RMB, they give you this free packet of napkins. So I got 3 packets so far, and that's it.